Seeking to make announcements, please push your button at this time. Councilman Sam Coleman. I was up here pushing. Wait a minute.
Am I on, Madam Speaker Pro Tem? Thank you. I want to announce 4 quick meetings. One, we have a community meeting on December the 3rd at Thomas Edison concerning sewer from Mount View Road and Murfreesboro Road going north on Mount View Road till we end up. That's very important. The neighbors have wanted to know what's going to go on in terms of sewer. We're going to have that meeting December the 3rd starting at 6:30. For everybody in the 33rd District that live in that area, you're more than welcome to come out, but we're really going to be talking about sewer and how we can get sewer to the residents and the businesses on Mount View Road. But just as important, we have 4 town hall meetings. We're going to start off on December the 8th. It's going to be at the Hermitage. It's going to be the Hermitage Town Hall meeting. It's going to be at Long Hunter State Park starting at 6:30. We're going to have our second Town Hall meeting at Smith Spring Elementary School. That is December the 10th. We're going to have our third Town Hall meeting. That will be at Antioch High, and that's on December the 14th. And our final Town Hall meeting is going to be at Cane Ridge Community Center on December the 16th. And at all 4 of our Town Hall meetings, we will be discussing the subjects of annexation. Most of the district is in the general service area. We're going to talk about the pros and cons of that. We're also going to be talking about reappraisal, the tax assessment, and learning about the tax relief packages that's offered to our citizens. And we're going to be talking about selecting deputy commissions for our beautification commission in the area. I'm inviting all my neighbors to come out. This is the way that we start off our district. Our meetings are going to be concise and very informative, and I invite everyone in the 33rd District and all those who may have a surrounding interest in the 33rd District and Nashville period to come out and join us. It's going to be a good time, it's going to be informative, and a lot of good things are going to be on the table. So again, thank you very much, and thank you, Madam Chair, for turning on my microphone finally.
Okay, maybe this will start to work here tonight. Thank you, Councilman Coleman. Councilman Bedney, you're recognized.
Thank you, Pro Tem. The office hours, District 31 office hours are this Saturday at 10 a.m. And I'm changing the site. The old coffee shop have closed, and so we're going to do at the Waffle House, located on just east of Nolensville and Old Hickory Boulevard. So if you are looking to visit with me, come by to the Waffle House located there at 10 a.m. this Saturday. As always, the office hours are the first Saturday of every month at 10 a.m. and I look forward to meeting with the constituents at that point. I wanted to talk a little bit about Sunnywood. We had a community meeting and the community decided to finally try this one layout, which is a double yellow line in the middle and white lines on the sides to try to squeeze the traffic, and that is been happening right now. That should help a little bit with the traffic calming on that very road that has that speed problem. We also got a request at that meeting to put a stop sign on Alteras, and the Public Works decided to deny the request, so we are going to go to the Traffic and Parking Commission. So if you're interested in joining me there, the meeting will be on December 14th at 3 p.m. at the Traffic and Parking Commission, where we are going to ask the commissioners to overrule the engineers. And then I also want to say I'm happy my son got a haircut. It looks very good. So, thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Bedney. Councilman O'Connell, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Today is Giving Tuesday. I would encourage those who celebrated Black Friday and Cyber Monday to consider one more opportunity to spend during the holidays on something a little different than a sale. Nonprofit organizations throughout the city and across the country have special opportunities, including donor matches going on today, and I will make a special appeal on behalf of Fisk University, which is participating. Wednesday, December 2nd at 3:30 p.m. is the grand reopening of the Children's Department in the main library on Church Street. I've heard that the renovation should offer a number of improvements and exciting opportunities for young people, and I'm planning to attend myself. That evening, Wednesday, December 2nd, also from 6 to 7:30 p.m., Metro Planning is hosting another community meeting about the future of Music Row at the Midtown Hills Police Precinct, 1443 12th Avenue South. The focus of this meeting will be refining ideas that have already been discussed at the previous two meetings. Friday, December 4th at 6 p.m. is the Nashville Christmas tree lighting right outside this building on the public square. I encourage anybody who is interested in seeing that tree lit up to come to that. Also, that day is an important day for parents and prospective parents in Metro schools. Optional schools applications are due to Metro schools on Friday, December 4th. Visit mnps.org for additional details. Saturday, December 5th at 10 a.m. is the Nashville Christmas Parade starting at Broadway and 8th Avenue. And on Saturday, December 5th, Co-op Econ Nashville will be taking place from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. at TSU's Avon Williams campus, presented by the Southern Grassroots Economies Project. The gathering will focus on community ownership and cooperation. And my final announcement is that Saturday, December 12th, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at Riverfront Park is the 12th Annual Nashville Homeless Memorial. This event will be a memorial and celebration of the lives of the homeless who died on the streets of Nashville in 2015. The event will consist of singing, praying, spoken word, and the reading of the names of the homeless persons who died in 2015. Thank you for the opportunity to make announcements.
Thank you, Councilman O'Connell. Councilman Glover, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Pro Tem. As many of you know, with regards to the public safety bill that I introduced a month or so ago, 2015-32, we have deferred that in order to start doing community meetings. The first will be held on December the 10th here in the council area, probably in one of the meeting rooms, depending on how many people are here. But it will be at 4 o'clock, and so anyone who's interested in that bill or interested in having discussion on that, then we invite you to come out and look forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Glover. Councilwoman Allen, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just want to make sure everyone is aware that the Hillsborough West End neighborhood is having their third or fourth annual carriage tour. It is a great opportunity to start off the holiday season by driving around in a horse-drawn carriage, looking at historic neighborhoods decorated to the hilt. Tickets are available at hwen.org, and it's a fundraiser so that we can plant trees, work in our parks, and donate to our schools. So it's a fun time and a good fundraiser, and we hope that people will support that. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman Allen. This machine tonight. Councilwoman Van Rees, you're recognized.
Thank you. Thank you. Rosie, you look beautiful in purple tonight. Just want to point that out. I just wanted to make sure that folks knew that the Madison Christmas tree lighting was coming up on the 8th of December. It's in front of the Madison Library, so please pay attention to that opportunity, sponsored by the good folks at the Madison Rivergate Chamber of Commerce. Also wanted to point out a very important community meeting coming up on December the 12th. That's a Saturday, 10 a.m. at the Madison Police Precinct Community Room. In attendance will be the Metro Planning Department, Metro Public Works, the Mayor's Office of Infrastructure, the Davidson County Property Assessor, the Mayor's Office of Neighborhoods, the Nashville Neighborhood Resource Center, and the Nashville Police Department, Madison Police Precinct will all be in attendance to talk to the folks of the Heritage Area homeowners area, particularly regarding regarding infrastructure, paving, and neighborhood and homeowner associations and how they work. This is an important gathering for all the streets of interest, including but not excluding Heritage Lane, Heritage Court, Sixpence Place, Pewter Court, Candlewick Court, Colonial Court, Tradition Place, and Pilgrim Court. Isn't that nice? Beautiful names. I also wanted to welcome Abby Eitner-Tolan as our newly appointed Metropolitan Beautification Environmental Commissioner for District 8. We're happy to have Abby involved, and of course the Christmas lighting contest is underway, and my opinion is make sure and drive down Ronnie Boulevard. That's all I have to say. Drive down Ronnie. And the important thing, I also wanted to point out my respect to the Madison Police Precinct for the action that was taken yesterday morning. And wanted to point out Officer J.D. Young and his Metro Police dog Echo, who is apprehended someone yesterday morning. The folks involved in the apprehension included Officer Joe Pennington, Officer Matthew Nelms. Also included was the Sergeant, excuse me, I want to make sure I get it right. The Sergeant, Matthew Nelms, Joe Pennington, and gentlemen, I just want to make sure I get, yes, Sergeant Kevin Steele, who responded to a resident while a very valiant effort was made yesterday morning in Madison by the Madison Police Precinct, and I just want to make sure and point them out. And if you want to see a picture of the amazing police dog that took the guy down, you can go to our Facebook page and check that out. Again, the Madison Christmas tree lighting on the 8th, the Heritage Community event on the 12th, and my sincere appreciation to the Madison Police Precinct.
Thank you, Councilwoman Van Rees, and we'll definitely check those pictures out. Councilwoman Virtue, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Pro Tem. I have a few announcements. I would like to announce the upcoming Southeast Nashville holiday event, Friday, December 4th, at 6:00 p.m., the YMCA Camp Widgewagon, Clark Baker Lodge. There will be all catered and complimentary food and entertainment. The food will be catered by Angie's, and desserts will be furnished by H&T's, and the entertainment will be by the choir from Lighthouse Christian School. Also, want to let the neighbors know, December 4th through the 7th, Franklin Limestone Road Bridge will be repaired. So please plan your travels accordingly because the parts of the road will be closed. Also, Monday, December 7th, at 6:30 p.m. at Unit Church of Christ, 1917 Old Murfreesboro Pike. There will be a district community meeting between District 28 and 29, myself and Councilwoman Johnson. We will have Police Chief Steve Anderson there from the South, Precinct Commander Paul Trickey, the Hermitage Precinct Commander Preston Brandymore, our community affairs officers and patrol officers will also be in attendance to provide updates and answer any questions as it relates to safety for our area. Hope everyone can make these meetings and make plans to attend. Thank you so much, Madam Pro Tem.
Thank you, Councilwoman Virtue. Councilman Edward, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. I just wanted to have three quick announcements. Tomorrow evening at the Hispanic Family Foundation on Elysian Fields in the old Kroger market, the place there. We'll be having a meeting on some zoning that will be happening there along Legion Fields. That's tomorrow night from 6:30 to 7:15. On, Monday, December 7th, that evening, Croft Design Middle School will be having the student presentations being given at the Nashville Zoo. Croft Design Center is one of the few, quote, zoo schools in the country. It's a very unique school that we have, that we're fortunate to have here in Nashville, with a partnership that Croft and the zoo have had and are strengthening, thanks to Dr. Springer at Croft and Will Pinkston at the school board. We appreciate their help. And but they'll be giving their presentations, each grade level, at the zoo Monday night. And then next Saturday, December 12th, the Cree Fall PTA will be having a pancake breakfast and holiday marketplace there at Cree Fall Elementary. Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem.
Thank you, Councilman Elrod. Councilman Sledge, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. There's several events going on in District 17 over the next couple of weeks, one of which is occurring this weekend, this Saturday. 12 South will have its annual Winter Warmer and then Winter Warm Up. Council Lady Allen and I both will be at the 6K, so this is the public notice of that meeting that we'll be having. But I would encourage people to come out and attend. As it happens every year, the beer fest that happens afterward is sold out, but it is a fantastic event. And then coming up that evening, actually throughout that day, from about 10 to, I believe, 8, will be the WeHo Holiday Market, which is in the Track 1 building on 4th Avenue South. If you've been to Porter Flea the last couple of years, that's the same location where the market will be held. Lots of great opportunities for local artisans. If you have gift shopping to do, come on out there, and then go right into the Wedgwood Houston Art Crawl, which will be taking place from 6 to 9 p.m. And then the WeHo Holiday Market will also be taking place from noon to 5 on Sunday, the 6th. And then rolling right into next week, we do have a public meeting on Monday the 7th for residents in the Vanderbilt area in District 17. There's a project on Capers Avenue that is requesting some adjustments. We will be meeting at Belmont University. Residents should have that information, but they need to please contact me and I'll get them the room number. And then on Thursday at Casa Azafran on Knowlesville Pike, MTA will be holding a community meeting regarding BRT light service on Nolensville Pike. So that is something that's been in the making and thankfully is going to be happening. So anybody who has questions about that, please come out and attend. And I believe that is everything for the next week. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Sledge. Councilman Anthony Davis, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Just a couple quick announcements. First, the Inglewood meeting this coming Thursday, the 3rd, our monthly Inglewood Neighborhood Association meeting, will be at the Lytton Alumni Center on Gallatin Road at 7 p.m. this Thursday, the 3rd. So it'll be sort of our Hollywood holiday social, maybe a little Hollywood, our holiday social for Inglewood this Thursday, again, 7 p.m. at the Lytton Alumni Center on Gallatin Road. And then this Saturday, we're actually going to be planting trees on Riverside Drive, and Councilman Withers is also going to announce that, so I'll let him do it. But please join us this Saturday morning for tree plantings on Riverside Drive. Thanks.
Thank you, Councilman Davis. Councilman Hager, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. Just want to make an announcement on December the 5th in the Old Hickory Village. We will have our annual lighting of the tree at the Victory Memorial Park. And then right after that, at 7 o'clock, we'll have what we call Swinging for the Kids Big Band Dance by the Moonlighters. There'll be free dance lessons at 6:15, and it costs $10 with a unwrapped toy. This benefits our Old Hickory Community Outreach Center, which benefits all the low-income families and children in our area. And if you desire to come out, we'd gladly like to see you there. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Hager. Councilwoman Nina Johnson, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Pro Tem. I would like to announce the upcoming community meeting for District 23 and also probably adjacent District 22, 34 about the Highland POD. In July, Metro Planning Commissioner canceled POD, declared the POD to be inactive, and I will be introducing the POD to cancel and changing to SP. So anybody who attended July meeting, and I would encourage to come out to the meeting on December the 8th, 6 p.m. at the Bellevue Library. Planning staff will be there to explain about the SP. So I will encourage everybody to join me for the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman Johnson. Councilwoman at Large Hurt, you're recognized.
Thank you, Speaker Pro Tem. I want to announce that the Eden Wall Missionary Baptist Church will be celebrating their pastoral installation on Saturday, December 12th and Sunday, December 13th. On Saturday, there will be a pre-installation concert featuring Shouting John, the Marable Twins, the Angelics, local singing ministers, and others. And on Sunday, the installation service will have guest participants as Pastor Brianna Mitchell, Pastor Anthony Wagoner, Elder Richard Lord, Elder Elvin Woodruff, and Metro Police, and many, many others. The services on Saturday begin at 5, and those on Sunday will begin at 3. The installated pastor will be the Reverend Melvin J. Curtis Jr. So I'm encouraging people to go out. He is a graduate of the University of Alabama in Birmingham and Trevecca Nazarene College. He was also a retired detective from Metro Police and Brentwood Police. So he has served this city many, many years, and I'm sure they would really love to see participation. I also would like to announce that the Jefferson Street United Merchants Partnership will be hosting their 16th annual Christmas extravaganza on this Sunday at 6 p.m. at 15th Avenue Baptist Church, recognizing the beautiful work that has been done by those businesses on Jefferson Street and those who have supported that community. All are invited, and we hope that you all will come out and support them. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman at Large Hurt. Councilman Withers, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Pro Tem. I do have a few announcements to share with neighbors tonight. I will do those in the order in which they will occur, but first, as Councilmember Anthony Davis had indicated, the Friends of Riverside Drive group will once again be doing a planting of cherry trees along Riverside Drive, kind of continuing to work south towards Shelby Park. And neighbors who are interested in helping should contact either Councilmember Davis or myself, and we'll be happy to plug you in. And we would like to thank the Church of Jesus, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Cumberland Branch on McGavick Pike, for once again extending their hospitality to our tree planting volunteers with a breakfast. Later on Saturday, as well as on Sunday, the Laughlin Springs Neighborhood Association will be conducting their annual home tour. Tickets cost $15 and benefit a very worthy organization that puts a lot of money back into the community. Those tickets can be purchased at laughlinsprings.org or at several of our 5 Points merchants. And once again, that home tour is on Saturday evening as well as on Sunday evening. I would also like to announce the Eastwood Neighborhood annual meeting that will be taking place on Tuesday, December the 8th at 6:30 p.m. I would like to thank the many neighbors that we have who are stepping up to fill officer and board member positions on that organization, and encourage everyone to come out. And finally, I would like to thank so many neighbors who came out to the Rosebank Community Contextual Overlay community meeting that we had a little while back. I know we have a lot of neighbors who are working hard to canvass their neighbors in the rain and inclement weather, and I look forward to seeing the results of those surveys to determine which areas would like to move forward with a contextual overlay. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Withers. Are there any other council members wishing to make announcements? With no further announcements, the announcement period is closed. We will convene for our regularly scheduled council meeting at 6:30.